Welcome for the lecture of information retrieval. Today, I will be telling you regarding how exactly data is dealt by information retrieval. In last lecture, I have told you regarding that information retrieval system deals with unstructured data. So, obviously, it just even though it will apply any level parallelism, it will not be able to find out the results quickly. So, it has to have certain pre-processing mechanism using which the data which is there in the document repository will be processed and stored in some another way, so that whenever it will encounters with a query, it will be able to take help of that whatever intermediate result it has generated, right. So, for that it has to have certain mechanism using which the length of the document which is to be parsed while or which is to be from which the things are to be searched when query will be parsed by the user. So, how the length of the document can be cut down, alright. So, obviously it cannot have the mechanism to find out or the mechanism to cut down the things from the document, then how the things can be represented. So, for that the scientists Luhn have given one idea that even though you will take the document of any length, the words in it does not contribute significantly from the perspective of discrimination of the content of the document, alright. So, there are only certain words which actually are contributing for discriminating exactly the document is speaking about what. So, to identify whether we can have any mechanism using which we can identify these sort of words. So, yes, so Luhn have given the idea like if we will plot the graph of frequency of words against words by its rank order, the way they are appearing in this document, in that case you will be getting this sort of curve, alright. So, this sort of graph you may get. Generally, it is applicable to all the unstructured data documents. So, in that case, it has given the idea that if you will apply the upper cutoff and lower cutoff for the words by its rank order, in that case, you will get 3 sections. So, in first section, obviously, the documents or the words which are occurring very frequently in the document that are going to come, but obviously that are not going to contribute from the perspective of content of the document, that are going to be common words, or many times that is called as stop words. In terms of information retrieval, these type of words are called as stop words. So, one can eliminate or the system can ignore that sort of words which are used commonly. So, that upper cutoff is going to eliminate that sort of words, whereas lower cutoff words means the documents, the words which are occurring rarely in the document, but still that are not contributing from the perspective of identifying contents or context of the document, alright. So, the words which contributes from the perspective of identifying context of the document are going to be out of this section. So, that words are going to be these much generally, alright, and the power which these set of words is going to have is this much, and which is called as resolving power of these significant words in the document. So, this is how theoretically Luhn have given the idea that how the set of words can be discriminated or can be categorized and significant words out of the document can be considered, and then further that words, how that words can be used further, that we will be learning. So, this is what is the idea given by Luhn. But to identify these significant words, we have to have certain algorithm or certain process to find it out. So, for doing that, the algorithm which is used is conflation algorithm. So, what it does? Obviously, it converts the document in the form of document representative. So, what exactly is document representative? Document is going to be your full unstructured data, wherein the sentences are given the way that are there in generally all the books or the documents. But what is document representative? The name itself indicates it is some representation of the document which signifies, which indicates the only context of the document. Context means what? The document speaks about what? Its representation is nothing but document representative. So, if the document representative is to be generated, in that case the algorithm states that if you will follow 3 steps, in that case output which you would be getting is going to be document representative. So, which are the 3 steps that I will be telling you? First step in the conflation algorithm is removal of high frequency words. So, high frequency words are also called as, I have already told you, that are nothing but stop words. In terms of information retrieval, that are called as stop words or common words. So, a list of common words and stop words you will get directly on the internet. Readily available list of 700 to 800 words is there. So, what are that stop words? Generally, to make a sentence, we need to make use of certain words to make sense out of that sentence, isn't it? So, the words which we are using just to make sense in the sentence, that are called as common words or stop words. So, if you will remove that are not going to lose the context of the document, right? So, that is why if you will remove that is not going to affect anything. So, that is why conflation algorithm states that you can remove that high frequency words or stop words. Second is called as suffix stripping. So, many times in the sentence, as per the need, we need to make use of suffixes with the original form of words. So, even though you are making use of one word 10 times in the document, still it could be used in multiple forms of that word. So, if you want to write that particular word, or if you want to eliminate, or if you want to cut down that frequency of the word, because even though you will take into consideration it 10 times or one time, it is not going to make a difference. What do we want? At a glance, we want to have the representation which will be giving the context of the document. So, that is why we want to cut down the length of the document. So, obviously, whenever you will apply this first step, at that time it reduces the size of the document by 30 to 50%. And once this is applied, you need to apply this suffix stripping, wherein by taking into consideration grammatical rules of that particular language, suffixes are removed by either applying stemming or lemmatization. So, what are that 2 processes? That is different part, but where in both the processes the suffixes applied to the words are removed and word in its original form is taken into consideration. So, after applying suffixes, you would be getting the set of words apart from stop words. So, third step, what it states? Detecting equivalent stems. Means what? Whichever words are occurring in the document multiple times, that word is required to be written only once, and in front of that word, how many times that word is occurring in the document, its frequency is to be written. So, document representative will be in the form like list of words, that are many times called as index terms. So, list of index terms and its frequency count in the document. This is how you would be getting document representative in the document by making use of conflation algorithm. And later that document representative, how that is named, and then how that multiple document representatives are dealt for the sake of reducing search time in the information retrieval system, that we will be learning in the next sessions. For that time, enjoy learning. Thank you.